Hello, I'm Nicolette Amarillas. Welcome to my channel. I'm an exercise coach and a posture and movement specialist. Today we're going over a glute kickback variation, the 4-point variation. This can technically be done on the floor, but today I'm going to show you on the bench. It's a great supported way to get in some glute activation. This is an accessory exercise, which means it's good to accessorize with your bigger, more compound movements like barbell deadlifts, neutral grip deadlifts, RDLs, split squats, back squats, front squats, all of those big leg exercises. This is a movement that will help support those bigger movements. Let's go. So we'll be utilizing a bench today, as well as an ankle strap, a T-lock, and a carabiner. If you are using a regular cable machine, that's totally fine. You'll need the same things, you just won't need that T-lock, which is specific to tonal. We're getting onto tonal, and I'll first get into a 4-point position, which means hands and knees on the bench. I'll show you the movement before I attach myself to tonal, but essentially we're here into a strong 4-point position, so knees are under the hips, hands are under the shoulders. We're going to attach the front of our foot, so we're going to make sure the hardware is in the front. We'll bend the knee and then kick back to come into hip extension and knee extension to work the back of the leg, so the glute and the hamstring. Knee flexion, hip extension. Let's try it. So we'll connect, turn our weight on. Knee is under the hip of the leg that's on the step. If you want more stability, you can tuck your toes of this back leg. Shoulders are down, chest is open. From here, I start with my knee bent, and then I'm going to extend the knee and extend the hip, drawing the heel back toward the wall behind me, while also maintaining my toes pointed down toward the floor. I'm trying to avoid opening up the hip here, but instead keeping my hips very square with the floor below me. Now with the kickback, the more you bend the knee and the hip, the more engagement that you'll get, because you're coming into a stretched position of the glute and then a shortened, engaged position of the glute. So it's giving you more range of motion and more engagement. Make sure when you kick back, you're not coming into extension, so you're not kicking so high. Really, height is actually not a part of the game at all. We're really just trying to kick back, keeping your leg level with your torso. So just make sure you're keeping your core drawn in, hips tucked in, glute engaged. Drive the knee forward without letting it change the shape of your spine. And from there, kick back. Hey, I feel that. So this is a great accessory exercise, like I said before. This isn't necessarily meant to be the primary movement of your day. I highly recommend adding this in toward the end of your workouts. On my YouTube, I also have a standing variation that you can do as well. Every person is different. Some find this variation harder, some find the standing harder. I would find what's more comfortable for you, start there, and then progress to the other one. If you have any questions, as always, leave a comment below. I'm happy you're here, and I hope to see you soon.